So I do believe there's an apology coming in here from a family member. It's the family member that should have stuck up for you, but they didn't. I recently did a reading on a very like narcissistic family member that kind of got a lot of attention. I do believe this kind of feels like a duo. Like if like your dad was super mean to you growing up and your mom didn't do anything about it, it kind of feels like you're getting an apology from the mom, okay? Or from your mom, sorry. We have the Empress and the Sun. Then we have the Six of Swords and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This to me feels like you've been waiting for this for a very long time, and it kind of feels like you can close the door once it happens. I will say, with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, I don't think that this apology is going to include everything that you would expect it to. And this kind of makes sense to me. I think that if you're like a millennial or like older Gen Z, I mean, even younger Gen Z, but if you're a millennial or Gen Z, you kind of understand that with like boomers and Gen X, it wasn't like really normal to talk about their feelings. So when they apologize or when they try to talk about their feelings, you can tell that there are a lot of things being left out. I don't know how else to explain that. And I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm not here to like shame anybody. But I just want to let you know that this apology isn't going to be some grand chat GPT like grand apology that's this long. And I think it's going to be an apology that they crafted to the best of their ability. And I'm not saying that you have to accept it, but I'm also saying that like sometimes you can't get that. Sometimes you can't get everything because they just, I feel like I'm picking up on a couple of parents that don't really know how to say what they're feeling. So that's what I'm trying to get at. I'm not trying to shame anybody or hate on anybody. Overall, we have the Page of Wands and the King of Cups. So it definitely feels like an apology and it's coming very soon. And I do feel like it's very honest. So you could be at a distance from your parents. Like maybe you like moved states, moved countries. Maybe they're coming in to visit or you're going to visit them. That's what I'm getting from the Page of Wands. Okay, anything else about this situation? Oh, interesting. Magician and the Knight of Pentacles. There's a gift coming in with this. Some people don't know how to verbally like apologize. Some people are just like, here, have money. You know what I mean? And I think for some of you guys, this apology is going to show up through like actions as opposed to words. So again, if that's not good enough for you, that's your business. I'm not here to judge you. You don't have to accept any sort of apology. But what I am saying is that like whoever this apology is coming from, they're going to do it in their own way. They're going to do it to the best of their ability. That may not match the best of your ability. I'm just saying, okay? I do feel like someone is like compensating you. So if you were screwed over by a family member, like money-wise, I do feel like someone is paying you back. We have the Hermit and the Knight of Wands as well. Whoever this family member is that's coming in to give you this gift, they feel kind of quiet. I think it's because they witnessed you being treated unfairly and they didn't necessarily do anything about it. And now it's like, okay, I need to try to make up for this. Overall, we have the Fool and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, in the past, they didn't really say anything because they were scared. It was like risky. Interesting. Aquarius and Virgo. Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini. Okay, I'm going to end it there. Very interesting.